Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner. Hope you all enjoyed what was a absolutely gorgeous weekend. Lots of live streams going on. I was on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I think. Yeah, very nice weekend. Hope you all had a brilliant time. But it's another week. Some of you have got kids at home, some haven't at the moment. It's half term, obviously. But we'll see where the week goes. Well, I suppose there was several big talking points over the weekend. One, which obviously is the WHO treaty. Now, this I'm totally against. So should everybody else be. And people should be very worried about it. These are the people that want to take over the world in the event of another, what shall we call it, outbreak. They're the ones that want to take control. They're the ones that want to dictate what you do in a medical emergency. I mean, some people are saying that the next one's already in the pipeline. They're just looking for a name for it. Believe me, there's plenty out there they can use to construct some sort of medical emergency, as it were. They're probably already dreaming it up. But these people are just total control freaks. They won't be any good for us. But, it seems that we're not the only ones that don't like this idea. Many MPs are kicking off about it. The fact that the Tory party's falling apart and getting underfunded at the moment. They haven't got a lot of money left. But, they're kicking up about this. Merry fuck about it, to be honest. And rightly so. Now, the thing is, this treaty would overrule any decision by our government in an emergency. It would overrule all emergency services in this country. Where's old King Buggerlugs? Is he going to have a say on this? It's his country, apparently. Is he going to let anybody else take control of it? I mean, Roland Rat would love it, wouldn't he? Because following anything else, like we've been through, and the shit that's followed, and the backlashes, and the damage, this time, if they sign this, they've got someone else to blame. They can blame the WHO for the modelling. They can blame the WHO for whatever they want to put forward. So of course they want it. And no recourse back on our government on the shit they cause. The devastation is still being caused. Thousands of unexplained deaths. Come on then, WHO. Explain that then, you corrupt little bastards. Yeah, literally, if they sign this treaty, they've got somewhere to shift the blame. Come the next outbreak. Jobs are good, isn't it? Wake up, people. I know most of you guys see it, but spread the word. We got the Met again. We know how corrupt they are. I mean, they said they've got 22,000 new officers, I think it was. Well, where's the 22,000 bad ones you've got rid of that these guys are going to replace? Because we ain't seeing any of it. But yeah, I mean, you go back to the WHO treaty. Who are these people that they're going to give to the NHS are going to give to the Met Police? Because they've said now that from September they won't be responding to any 999 calls that involve mental health. Yeah, right. Now, they're saying mental health officials turn up. If they're needed, they can call the police, and yes, the police will back them up. Rowley has said that. But how many of these people that are going to be turning up to these episodes, these incidents, that are just going to turn around and say, oh, they're using hurty words, I feel hurt, can you get the police in, please, we feel threatened for our lives. And we know where it will go from there. The police will turn up like a pack of fucking hyenas, wanting to go hands-on with a wounded animal. You know, easy pickings for the cowards, isn't it? But it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Personally, I don't think it'll work because they haven't got enough people involved in the mental health to cope with all the calls. So the police will still be turning up, and they will still be misreading the situation and attacking people that are already having bad episodes due to PTSD, whatever. But most of these coppers are the ones that profess to have PTSD, so they don't understand it themselves. Unbelievable. But the last one I'm going to talk about is the talk of price capping food. Yep. You heard that right. They're thinking about putting price caps on essential foods. Why? Well, most retailers have what can we call it? Not a price cap, but they're being investigated for price fixing at the moment. A lot of the bigger ones. But now, if they bring this in, they can be controlling the price of the food, the drink, and everything else we buy in life. But on top of that, they also control how much the suppliers can charge for it. Now, the biggest problem seems to be in the supply chain. Now, there have been discussions about this, and they're still ongoing. But could this be the start of, you will eat what we tell you to eat, you will drink what they tell you to drink, and they will control it all by pricing? Now do you see the reason behind digital currency? We don't want you to eat that, so we'll either price you out of it or freeze your money so you can't take it, can't buy it. I mean, it's getting to the point now where they're just throwing stuff into the mix, because I think they've lost control. They've lost control of themselves, and they're slowly losing, well, not slowly, very quickly losing control of the country. You know, the EU have forced farmers out of business in a lot of countries. They're literally taking their food, their lands, their buildings, their livelihoods off of them. But our lot seem to be doing it another way, because if this all goes through, they will literally be forcing the farmers out of business. They won't be taking the land off them or anything like that. They'll just force them out of business. And as soon as that's done, where we end up? They control it all, so our food will come from labs and insect breeders. Could happen, couldn't it? Think about it. Right on, guys, I'm going to leave that there for today. Time's getting on. But before I go, as always, thank you for the new subs. I've seen one or two more come in. Hope you enjoy the channel. And we do the odd occasional live. Please feel free to join in that, or the comments. I will tell you that we do have comments removed by YouTube. They're constantly on my case. But I do endeavour to find where they've hidden them. So if I don't reply to your comment, it is literally because I can't find it. I try to reply to as many as I can, but our hands are tied everywhere we go. But until then, enjoy the half term if you're off with your kids. And as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free from the propaganda, the lies that these people in power tell you. Respects, people.